Hey guys, Game Project okay, the brand new Black Ops Zombies video for you today, and today I'm going to be discussing a few things with you, seeing as it is Sunday. So there's a few things I do want to go over this week, first of which is DLC 2, and the fact of when DLC 2 is actually going to come out. But so far we've had no trailers for this, nothing like that. We've only had one leaked, supposedly, image by Activision themselves, and that's it for the map. But I do have a theory for this, and it is just a theory. This isn't what's definitely going to happen. When we had that patch, the 1.08 patch that added in the new gobblegums, the new weapons, things like that. Not new gobblegums, but the new gobblegum kind of system. It was actually a 13 gigabyte patch. For me, anyway. For people that didn't have the Nuketown, I think it was a 17 gigabyte patch, which is massive. I cannot see a few new guns, a bit of a different kind of mechanic with gobblegums. That's all they seem to add, and some of the kind of like bug fixes, taking up 13 gigabytes when the whole DLC last time was 9 gigabytes. So what I think is Treyarch have like sneakily added the old patch, not the old patch, the new DLC in with that patch. With it being 13 gigabytes, I could understand it being a 4 gigabyte patch, which is what it would be on top of the 9 gigabytes, which the old patch was. So maybe, just maybe, they sneakily added it in. They're not going to release any new trailers or anything like that. April 5th, which I'm really hoping it is, because if it is on April 5th, I'm going to be able to play it from like the second it comes out. April 5th, they just release it. Don't tell anyone about it or anything, just boom, it's out all of a sudden. So that's what I'm hoping Treyarch are going to do with that. Really hoping, because if it's out on April 12th, I won't be able to play it straight away. I'll have to wait until I'm able to play it. So I hope that it's April 5th that it comes out. It will be on a Tuesday just because they release everything on a Tuesday. No idea why. But they're the two Tuesdays it could possibly come out. The second thing that I wanted to discuss, new weapons in zombies. I know I've made like a whole video about this, but it's not really that we need new weapons. It's a new weapon like system that they could be adding into zombies. Like, we've got supply drops in multiplayer. Amazing. Like, I really love supply drops, honestly. Like, if I was a serious multiplayer player, I would buy supply drops, but I'm not. I play zombies. I bought one set of supply drops and that's it. I'm never going to buy supply drops again, because I don't feel like it's worth my money to get a gun just to use in multiplayer. But I don't really play it that much, I'm not going to use it. Now, they could add something like supply drops into zombies, and that would just be amazing. Like, I would probably buy more of them. They could add new camos into it, these DLC guns they could add them into that. New DLC, just weapons, camos, maybe like custom quotes that they say, like custom skins for wonder weapons, new wonder weapons, anything like that. Custom attachments, anything they could add into them. But at the moment, the only way to get these like really nice camos is through supply drops in multiplayer. Now, what I think they would have to do with this is like separate off multiplayer and zombies. Like, have a kind of supply drop but not a supply drop. Not the same as liquid dividiums. I couldn't put it in the liquid dividium machine because that's gobblegums, and I'll come on to that after I've talked about this. But they could implement a new system where like we have loads of they can put in all the same camos, all the same weapons, all the same variants. They don't need to add anything new, but you just earn them as you play zombies. But it's like supply drops within zombies with all the same stuff, and they just separate off zombies and multiplayer. It, like, look at it from Activision's perspective. I could barely say that word. I'm just going to give up. Activision's viewpoint. That's what it means. That's what no, not even going to try. Look at it from Activision's viewpoint. They think their profits have supposedly tripled just from supply drops. Think about how many people play zombies that would buy supply drops. The profits would like quadruple or times 5, whatever that one is, just from adding this in. because you'll have such little microtransactions that people would buy them all the time. I would probably buy them. I honestly think if they had it in, I would buy them. Because liquid diviniums really are not worth paying for. Like, the gobblegums you get out of them are okay. They're nice to have, like perkaholics, killing times, things like that. They're quite nice, but you could take them or leave them. You don't need to have them in every game. Whereas, like, with having new guns, having a new gun getting a new gun in a supply drop, that's really cool. That's something that if you get it, you want to try it out instantly. The new 4 gobblegums, I don't think I've even used them because they're not even that exciting. They're not that great. Like, the super good, like, ultra mega rare head drama isn't even that good. Like, I've not personally tried it, but I've seen people try it, and it doesn't even really do that much. It only lasts a round. There's not really much point in it. So why would Treyarch and Activision mainly, because Activision will be making so much money off it, why did they not just add this in? Why have they not already added it in? Like, think of all the new things you could have. You could bring back the Ray Gun Mark II. You could bring back the original insane Wonder Waffle. You could bring back the PPSH. Think how crazy people would go if they brought back the PPSH and put it in these new kind of supply drops for zombies. That would just be insane. I'd love to be able to use a PPSH again. Even if they added in, like, the bootlegger to be able to use in a specific map. Even if you could only use, like, you got the PPSH for Shadows of Evil. Even if they wanted to go to that extent of, like, trying to squeeze every bit of money out of people, they could do it because people would pay for it. Think of, like, people that have done 1,000 Liquid Divinium openings, YouTubers, how much money they spent. Like, they spent 500, 600 quid on Liquid Diviniums. They spend 5,000 to get the PPSH on every map. It's mad how much money they could make of it, and they're just so stupid. They don't do it. They don't give the community what they want. I really don't understand why. Like, I'm coming on to the Liquid Diviniums now. Not the Liquid Diviniums, the new Gobblegums. I don't really care if they add 4 new Gobblegums unless they're like super OP or just do something super cool or like just something crazy. I do not really care about getting new Gobblegums. Yeah, it's nice, and like I'll save up loads of Liquid Diviniums. I get so many more Liquid Diviniums per game now, by the way. It's like mad. Like where you used to get 2, you can now again I'll get 5 or 6, 7, 8 sometimes in a game. You get so many more. It's so nice. They could add in, like, you wouldn't open them with Liquid Diviniums, but you could earn like crypto keys. You could earn them. And even if you could only earn a certain amount of them per game, you could just play the giant to get loads of them. I don't honestly care how they do it, but if they add this new kinds of supply drop system in, that is the best possible thing they could do for zombies. Even if you added something like the MG42, something like that. You know, it doesn't even need to be super good guns. Even if you just add the Razor back into them, you just any new gun in them, people would go mad. People would go absolutely insane for, especially all the nostalgic guns would just be so good. The Ray Gun Mark III, they could put the Ray Gun Mark III in there. They could put new special Gobblegums in there and only put like the originals in the Liquid Divinium machine. That might be going a bit far. Maybe keep all the Gobblegums to the Liquid Divinium machine. Dr. Monty's Factory, that's what it's called. Maybe have like Dr. Monty's Factory Mark II or something like that. Have something just... We need this in zombies. This is just going to be... If we get this, this is what will keep people interested in zombies. This is what will get people playing zombies and spending money on zombies. Because at the moment, after Black Ops 3, apart from mod tools, not really going to be much that's going to keep zombies going. The mod tools are going to help a lot, but that's only on PC. People that have only got console, what have they got to keep going in zombies? Unless they add, like, how they did it in Black Ops 1, add all the old World at War maps. That would be super cool to see. Adding, like, new maps at the end. If they added, like, maybe not all the old maps, but all the, like, favourite old maps. That would be super cool. Like, put Nacta and Totem back in there. We've got Derice. Put Mob of the Dead. Put Origins. Don't put Transit. Whatever you do, don't put Transit. Put the original Black Ops 1, not 5. Oh my god, I loved that map. I can't even remember its name now. It's not Nagda and Toten, it's Kino de Toten, that's it. Kino de Toten. Put that back in. Put all these old maps back in. Even if you have to unlock them somehow and pay for them. We don't care. We want this in Zombies. But anyway guys, if you like this video, leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. I will see you guys